The irate female veteran here. No, I'm not Special Forces. I'm wearing this in honor of my husband who was Special Forces. This is a continuation of using the VA facilities for your health care. I'm looking at my notes over there because this is such a critical topic and I want to make sure I cover everything. I'm going to address right now the excuses that I've heard of why people do not use their facility. Why they do not use a VA hospital. I've heard just about everything, but I'm going to try to touch on the ones that seem to be I hear them over and over again. And I hear very often the same thing when it comes to filing for disabilities. I've run into people who had what I would consider pretty severe disabilities, and I would hear things like, oh, I don't want to take from another veteran or stuff like that. We'll get to that. All right, a couple of, I'm going to run through them right now while I'm looking at my list on the side. Veterans don't know. They don't know that they can use that facility. Literally, some veterans don't know that. Oh boy, could I go down rabbit holes on this one. All right, they feel that they don't deserve it. They think they're not entitled because they don't have a disability. They're worried about others and taking from others. Lord have mercy on that one. Not knowing. Again, you carry your DD-214 in and you go to your local VA facility and you find out. It's that simple. How many minutes out of your day do not feel that they deserve? I think I've already touched on that in previous videos. You're a veteran. You served. We are the elite. We're 1%. 1% of the people in the United States serve in the military. It's probably even lower now. And they're worried about others. You're worried you're going to take something away from somebody else. Here's the example I use on this one, and this comes for both using your VA facility for your health care and for applying for VA benefits if you have a disability. I don't want to take from other people. I don't want to take from other veterans. Oh, John down the street is in much worse condition than I am. He deserves it more. Or she went to combat. She deserves it more. Or I never went to combat, so I don't deserve it. I've heard it all. And it's all stupid. As I said in one of my other videos, if we don't use the VA facilities for our health care and everybody takes on the Pollyanna Mother Teresa attitude, they are going to shut the doors. They're not going to have enough veterans using the facilities. And it's a disgrace to all veterans if we are part of the reason why these doors shut. So veterans, get together, use your facilities. All right, worried about others, worried about taking from others by using the facility or by applying for a disability or a higher rating disability, which means more money. And you're worried about taking from others. I'm not sure about what I'm going to say, but this is how I explain my theory to veterans who say that to me, and I have heard it so many times. You got two pots of money here. One is for veterans and one is for welfare. No offense to those that might truly honorably need help and need support from the welfare system. But gee, most Americans that I know are complaining that too many people are abusing the system. Most Americans I've spoken to feel that our welfare system is completely broken. So taxpayers are putting money in, and you've got these two pots. And you've got people in the welfare system, as most Americans say, abusing it or getting benefits that they probably shouldn't. I'm going to go along with that one. And then you've got veterans. So if you feel you're taking from somebody and you're not going to use it, then that money there might just end up over there. I'm not 100% sure about that, but if taxpayers' money is going into things, I would think if this isn't getting used, that's veterans using the VA facilities or VA benefits, somebody's going to say, well, let's just shift the money. We're not getting enough use here on the VA side, so let's just put it in the welfare pot. That's kind of a Denise made-up example of why I really get irate when somebody says they feel that they're taking from someone. Oh, so you want to support this side of people that are, smoking pot, having sex, and watching Jerry Springer all day, and not those that serve their country. Think about it. And even if I'm wrong that, if the pot doesn't interchange, even if I'm wrong, I think it's a great example of that kind of mentality that you think you're taking from others. We pay taxes for a reason. And one of the reasons is to support our military, to support our veterans. So if you're a veteran, you have the right to go into a VA facility. Again, carry your DD-214 and find out exactly what benefits you would get. All right, let's talk about nursing home, since that is probably, as I'm aging, I'm getting older, and I'm starting to think nursing home, okay? I know I'm not ready to enter the door, but I'm definitely got that on my mind. And I said in a previous video, I want to be in a VA facility. I want the best. And I want a chain of command that I could reach out to if something doesn't go well in the facility. Private nursing homes costs are through the roof. And you might be 50 or 40 and you're saying, well, I don't really care because that doesn't pertain to me. I'm too young. You better get on it. I'm in an age group where I'm a baby boomer. And this is just a theory I have, and I came up with this morning. Most people I talk to feel that the generation that's coming up now is not working with the same work ethic that my generation, baby boomers, had in previous generations. They feel entitled, they're lazy, they're on their phone all day. Well, that one's a given. 40% of the workforce is dropped because people doing this all day. We handed these young people, we handed this to them. But that's not the point. The point is, most people I have heard are not too happy with I can't say it for some reason, millennials, the young people coming up today. They feel entitled, they won't take the low-paying jobs, they won't do the, dirty work. I remember I definitely started at the bottom, and maybe if I was a millennial, I wouldn't want to do that. I definitely started at the bottom in my life. I can remember scraping pennies for gas. So pretty rough. Yes, there's a sense of entitlement. So let's just do the math on that. As a baby boomer, and these young people coming up, there's going to be less and less in nursing homes to be able to take care of me and you. So who's going to do it? This is a theory I just came up with, and I hope it motivates some people to do something about this so that they'll have two options as a veteran. They'll have maybe two options. They'll have private facility, which costs an arm and a leg, and most people can't afford, or they'll have a VA facility that they can go into. And again, different states, different rules, based on disability, based not on disability. You could be 0% and possibly use a VA nursing home. I can't answer all that, but I want to say, me personally, as an ex-military person with a brain, I would want two avenues to go down. And I would want to plan that now with a brain. So again, let's go back to who's going to take care of us. Because we're all saying that these young people don't want to do the work. And nursing home care is about one of the toughest jobs you can take on. So my theory is, as the world is opening up more, we got to get people. Where are we going to get them from to take care of us? We've got the United States is going to have to come up with some plans. Where are they going to come from? I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to answer that. But if you think about it and think about it real hard, and the world opening up and things in the last 10 years, the whole world is internet and digital and cell phones, and people from, Zimbabwe can talk to someone in Asia, and it's all interconnected. Who's going to take care of us? Is it going to be in private facilities? Is it going to be Americans? Is it going to be veterans? Is it going to be someone from somewhere else? I don't know. But you definitely would want to have some options. Because as most baby boomers feel, the world is really changing and changing very fast, and it's getting a little uncomfortable from for baby boomers. I can't speak to other generations, but I've heard this over and over again. And again, I would want two avenues to go down, because if I didn't like this one, I'd want to be able to go into this one. If I didn't like the private one, I'd want to be able to go into the VA one. And if you don't register and you don't get in, by the time we all baby boomers have gotten to that point where we need nursing home care, the doors might be shut on you in a VA facility, I'm saying. Just something to think about. I'm going to touch on one more thing in this video. If you truly love your family, you need to put in place everything you can. Your later years care now. It's amazing how people with a family, children and all, can say, I love my family, and yet they haven't planned. This isn't what my video is about, but making sure that they have an estate plan, a will, a living will, and all those things. If you speak the words love out of your mouth, love is a lot more than just cooking your children a great meal and taking them to Disney Park. Love is way beyond that. It is ensuring that your family is safe and protected financially and other ways as you age. Think about it. If you love them, you're not going to want them forking out by the time my generation is in nursing home, I don't know, 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month, and your children are scrambling to pay for that. Is that love? No. You need to take care of them. And you do that by taking care of things like this, the hard subjects. DD 214 in hand. Visit your local VA facility. I almost said nursing home. Visit your local VA facility and register. The irate female veteran here. I'll probably do one more on this subject just to make sure I covered everything. Have a great day. Thank you.